Hello, everyone. Very good evening. Uh, Grab guidance is, as you all know, that after every 15 days, we have come up with a new topic in our GG online class. So, to the new users, I'll tell you what Grab guidance is. It is a doubt tech platform where any student can learn, right? So, if you have any problem in any subject, accounts, math, social science, or science, you can just go to Grab Guidance platform, just search for your expert, okay? See their time availability, and you can book a session with them, right? So, we are an online doubt solving platform offering quick on demand academic guidance to our students. So, moving ahead, we have Dr. Bagra with us. Dr. Gaurav Bagra is an associate professor in Avantika University. So, today he'll explain you the importance of 11th and 12th subjects. Okay. So, Dr. Bagra, over to you, sir.
Hello everyone. This is Gaurav, Associate Professor from Avantika University. As ma'am told you, the session is about the session is about that why class 11th and 12th is important, how you have to study the subjects, because during the if you are talk about the COVID time, the last 2 3 years, the whole pattern of the school was MCQ. Okay, an MCQ based pattern is just the conceptual based pattern where you have to answer only the objective type questions. But when you come to the theoretical concepts and the theory questions, it requires some kind of if I say some kind of knowledge, some kind of content required. But the thing is, what the problem is going on with the 11th and 12th class students these days, they just mug up the things and then they forget the things after the exams. Okay, like if I talk about any commerce student, any science student, you are going to do either CA, commerce student, CA, CAS, ACCA, BCom, okay, or BBA. And if I talk about the science students, they are going to go for the IITs and other medical colleges. What you study in the first sem of any UG degree, first sem or the second sem, you repeat all the courses. All whatever you have studied in class 11, 12, 80% of the content is repeated. And in that content, still you face some difficulties, or I say many difficulties. The reason is only because in class 11th and 12th, your aim is to score the marks. That I want to score 90%, 95%, 99%, I want to score. Okay. The thing is, you just believe in scoring the marks. You don't know the what concept has to be read, how it has to be interpreted, because the concept has to be related with the live environment, live market. If I talk about, suppose you are talking about BRS in commerce, rectification of errors in in commerce. Okay, commerce students, they just solve the questions 10, 100, 200, 300 questions, solve each and every book, reference book, and after that, they do just the questions. If I say that you are going to relate it with the act, what, why they are used, where they are used, how they are used practically, you will be able to remember whole life. Like a basic example I give to everyone, whether it's a commerce or a science student or an art student. If I ask you to prepare your daily expenditure diary, it's not tough. Just to write it down on a paper or on Excel, MS Excel, all the expenditures, all the incomes. That income means what? You are not earning, you are not doing any business. Income means you receive lifafa every month, every 2 months, on your birthdays, on Diwali, on Holi, on any festival. Okay, lifafa, that is your money that you receive. You receive pocket money from your parents. That is your income. Okay, on birthday, your nanaji, dadaji, your maternal, paternal relatives gives you money. That is your income. If I ask you just to write it down, and if I ask you that whatever expenditures, just 1 rupee toffee you purchase, 10 rupees, anything you purchase any dress for you, your parent purchases for dress for you, it's an expenditure. If you are living at a home, it's an expenditure by your parents on you. Okay, don't treat it as that it's your right. If I ask you to write it down and just compare at the year end, or the month end, or the weekend, every week, you just total it down. What is the income? What is the expenditure? What the difference of it? What you are doing? It's just an accounting. You are preparing an income and expenditure statement. For commerce student, I'm telling you. Science student, same way you are calculating the surplus and the deficit. Everyone needs to know that. Everyone. If I talk about, if you compare it monthly by month, you are preparing the comparative and common sense statement. And you are applying all the tools of accounts on live data. And that data is of yours, your own data. If I ask you on a higher side, if you are not able to prepare your expenditure, your income statement, sit with your father and prepare household monthly expenditure statement and compare it with the next month, quarterly, yearly. This is all the things that company do. Company used to publish their statements every quarter, every month. They have to review the statements. They have to find out that where the expenditure increases. At a broader level, if I talk about every year, 1st of February, budget is declared. These are things that accounts people used to do. Same way, if I talk about any science student who is studying, suppose computer or PCM, physics, chemistry, maths, biology, whatever you are studying, try to apply it with the real life examples. Of course, you have to read the content. Of course, you have to solve the CBSE books or ICSE books or NCRT books, whatever books you are solving it, you have to solve. What I want you to just relate it that where they are used. Ask your mentors. I don't say teachers. They are your mentors. They are your guides. Okay, guide by your side. If you treat them as a teacher, then you are not going to get anything from them. Think like that they are guide by your side. Okay, and ask any sort of question, any why. Every teaching should have why to you in your mind. If you're having why in your mind, you will try to find a solution to it. And all science is based on solution, application, problem solving. Because all the apps, all the things that you are going to build, all the games you are going to build, all the solutions that you're going to find, it's all because of why. Why COVID? Why the medicines? Okay, if you are able to answer the why to the people, then you are the good learner. And you are going to do that thing by your heart. I hope everyone is getting what I'm trying to say. That's why, please, as a request to everyone, nowadays the pattern is changing. Government is focusing on new education policy. Hope everyone is aware of new education policy. Now the degrees are of just 5 years, 4 years UG degree. Can you believe? Government has started with 4 years UG degree and then 1 year PG degree. If you will study, if you 11th and 12th concepts very clearly, you will be able to do 2 degrees simultaneously. Government has also given you option to pursue 2 degrees simultaneously. One is of your hobby and one which your parent wants. Now there will be no clashes. There will be no fights. If parents say this degree, yes, yes, father, I accept it. But I will do this degree also. But only and only you can do when your 11th and 12th subjects are clear to you. Because normally it happens with everyone that you mug up the subject, you mug up the content, you give the exam, and after that you forget everything. It's totally washed from your mind. I am having 20 years of experience of teaching in class 11, 12, BBA, BCom, MBA, MSc. I have done BSc and BCom both. And I'm talking about 2006, 7, 8, 9. I have done BSc IT, I have done BCom. I am a program software also, software programmer also. I am a professor of finance also. You have to clear your basic concepts. Ankita, ma'am, anything coming up? Or shall I continue?
Uh, yes, sir. Just a minute. We have already registered questions. Some. Uh, okay. So first question is, the curriculum in undergraduation must be of high difficulty level than 11th and 12th. So even if many concepts are same as you said.
Hmm. Uh, I am saying that high difficulty level because 11th and 12th, suppose some science students come to CA, CS,
Hmm.
BBA. There are many chances that art science student is not only for commerce. BBA is not only for commerce. BCA is not only for commerce or science students. BCA can be done by art student also and or the commerce student. BBA can be done by art, science or anyone. Okay. So therefore, the first sem we have to revise the concepts.
Okay.
But
So
if your 11th and 12th commerce student concepts are clear for the CA, because if you come out, if you see the CA results, if 10 students of science are giving CA, 6 to 7 of them are clear. But if 10 students of commerce are giving CA, only 2 or 3 students are getting clear. Why it is so? Because basically the science students read all the applications and concepts. The problem is with the commerce students, they just solve the books, all the things, only just to score 99%, 98%, 97%. And they don't have the capacity of sitting at one place. That's why the first sem has to be the same, not the same, but the content is same of class 11th and 12th, but has to be studied in more practical way, more related to the business environment, corporate environment, current scenario. You have to relate it. But if in class 11th and 12th you start relating, you start analyzing the things practically, you won't face much of the difficulties in class first sem or the second sem. Because normally you will be hypertension. Oh, I'm going to college life. I want to enjoy college life, live college life, and I have to study also. I have to score percentage also. So all these things will come as a burden to your mind, and you will go into depression, a kind of a depression. If you won't successful in each and everything. But if your 11, 12 class concepts are very good, you analyze, you remember, you if a teacher says you remember that example. Oh yes, my guide has given me that example for this particular logic. Yes, this is the this. Now you are going to find more examples. Now you are going to do more research on it, because NEP also focuses on vocational courses. NEP is now focusing on research. And just imagine in class BBA first sem, second sem, or your IIT first sem, second sem, if you are good at research, you are going to get an advantage over others because company wants you. If I talk about 5 to 10 years back, student is a customer of any university or an institute. But now you are the product of any company, any institute or university. Do you know who is the consumer? Consumer is industry, because they are going to consume our product, a university product or an institute product. You are going to be equipped with the industry. So they are the consumers of the university. You are not the consumers, you are the product of the university. So develop yourself. If the product is failed, are you ready to purchase it? Nobody in this world are going to purchase it.
right, true. Yeah. So I think
I'll
the next question is, I mean, next question is related to this only. So if
okay.
I have taken in 11th class but finding it difficult, right? So will it be okay and possible to move to commerce in 12th class? So somehow
Yes,
it
no
is same
problem.
as first one.
No problem. A science student can shift to commerce arts whenever he wants,
Mhm.
but a commerce
So,
student cannot.
oh,
Only the one
exactly.
trait, only the one trait differs between commerce and science. Science student has the capacity to sit at one place, read the books, mug up the books. It will take hardly 15 to 20 days or maximum 1 month of extra effort by a science student to cross the commerce student. Hardly a month. Because commerce is nothing. You do online shopping, commerce is required. You do go for market to purchase and sell something, some products. Do you do? That is commerce. You know about the economy, you know about GDP, you know about inflation, you know about banking transactions. It's all commerce. The science student never face any difficulty for switching from science to commerce.
Exactly, exactly. Right. So I think the student must have got the answer. So we'll move
Yeah,
it to
if
the
he has,
next
if the
question.
student is having any doubt, no problem. He can ask again also if anything he wants to.
Yes. Yes, sir. So the next question is, if I don't get good marks in 11th and especially in 12th class, then it is really bad for my career. Is it so?
Both in 11th and 12th class, less
Yes.
marks.
Hmm.
Okay. Actually, for me, the less is 30 because you are failed.
Right.
Okay, nothing is less. I am telling
Hmm.
you a nine. So I'll give you one example. Okay, for suppose there are two candidates sitting in front of an interviewer. Okay, one person is having 60 marks, 60%, and another person is having 95%. Okay, interviewer will have high expectation from the person who is having 95% and low expectation from the person who is having 60%. Okay, so if a interviewer asks from 95% candidate having high expectation of getting a superb answer, a very innovative, very creative, very fantabulous answer, but he answers very average, the interview will fall down like anything from Mount Everest to just in the Patal Lok. Okay. But if a 60% candidate from whom expectation is very average and he answered or he she answered just an above average answer, interviewer will be very happy. For that 95% candidate, he will say he is a bookworm. The best example is Three Idiots.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay. So never think that 11th and 12th percentage is going to affect you in future. No. If your concepts are clear, no problem if you have got less marks. Maybe it's a bad day. No problem, Sachin is out on zero. It's a bad day. Kohli is out on zero. Dhoni is out on zero. It's a bad day. It's not a bad year, a bad life for you.
But we never stop learning, right? So
Yes.
it's
Concent
okay
I
to
can
get
say
less marks.
concentrate on practical things. Agar if you're moving with your parents on to a vegetable market, to any supermarket, any D-Mart, get some learning out of it. Why it's on sale, why it is selling buy one, get one, why the price has been fluctuated. If you are ready to analyze those things and find a solution to those things, you won't face any problem any day.
Right.
Okay. And
Okay.
I'll give you one example. Again, for the person who is asking this and other persons, read the biography of Jack Ma. Have you heard the name of Jack Ma? Alibaba.com,
Yes, sir.
China person.
Yes, sir.
He has lots of failures in life. नर्सरी केजी क्लास में भी दो दो तीन तीन बार फेल हुआ है. प्राइमरी एजुकेशन में 10 बार फेल हुआ है. 10th में 10 बार फेल हुआ है. बहुत बार फेल हुआ. इंटरव्यूअर में तो धक्के मार के बाहर निकल जाए, गेट आउट. तो इसका मतलब क्या है? ही इज अ फेलियर. You yourself know it. Who
Yeah.
is Jack Ma? What is Alibaba.com? What revenue he was having? He's a billionaire.
Right. And
Okay.
I think the same story we are having of that KFC guy, right? So
Yes,
he started
yes,
his business, I mean, around 70s or 80s, I think.
yes.
So very late. So same story we are having, right?
Be yourself as a brand. Create you yourself as a brand. Don't think about anything. If you are a brand, the people will come to you. People will get associated with you. They won't ask percentage of 11th and 12th. Have you
True.
asked Modi ji what is your education? No
Those,
one will ask. Have you
no
asked
one will ask.
Ambani's? Have you asked Tata? Have you asked Adani's? Have you asked anyone? If you are successful in life, nobody is going to ask your percentage. You go to nearby locality shops nearby you who is very successful, but their education is very normal. This is the latest thing, MBA Chaiwala,
Yes.
Praful Billore.
So yeah,
He is a very
he's a
average. He's
dropout.
not MBA. He is not
Right.
MBA. Mr. Billore from Ahmedabad. MBA means that.
Right.
MBA is not, he's an MBA. He supplies tea to IIM Ahmedabad. He
Students,
has a
yes.
30 outside IIM Ahmedabad. He is a son of a
The
farmer
dropout. Yeah.
and a dropout who is a son of a farmer in Dhar district, I think, in MP.
In MB. Yeah.
But he is
So we
having
have,
almost 200 outlets all over India.
yes. And I think outside the world, I mean India also.
Yes,
So
he
he
started with
started,
outside India also.
yes.
Yes.
So we have many examples in front of us. So students just need to see those examples, right? So don't start ki yaar mujhe marks kamaye, so what I'll do, right? So
Marks
just
never matters in
buck up
life.
your shoes and
It's just
yep, exactly.
it's just to enter some place. Why I say so? Because government says 60% marks required for this particular job, 55% required for this particular job.
Right.
Only for that reason. That's why I asked you what. Just now one student has asked bad marks. What is bad marks? 99% जिसके आए हैं वो भी ये कहता रहे 1% रह गया मेरा. Oh shit. For him,
Yes.
99 is bad marks. And for
Yes.
people like me,
True.
60%, 60 marks is very good. Very good. Maza aa gaya. I'll give a treat to everyone. 60 marks, wow, maza aa gaya.
At
Yes,
least we
I
have
have got
passed, right? Yep.
56% in class.
Yes,
I
I've
try
got
to get more.
56% in class 11th, and now if I try to get more than 75% in class 12th, will it be fine? So,
Of course, you should try.
hmm,
Try. Of course, if you have the caliber, because actually the thing is, from class 10th to class 11th, normally student changes, focus is changed. And people says, oh, class 11th, oh, badi class है. It's big, पढ़ाई कर. और then from 10th we are focusing on board, and board का stress बाहर आता है, तो we want to enjoy class 11th. And due to that, percentage goes down. Only because of that, percentage goes down. And if we decide that we want to score good, we will study a bit more. Not study, if I clear my concepts a bit more, because in 12th, 11th concepts are required. So just 1 month study of class 11th again to clear the logics, and then bringing it to class 12th, you will score more than 80%. 75% to bahut kam hai. You will score more than 80%. Don't relate ki
it's
I have
true.
got 40% in class 11, so I won't get 60% in class 12. It is never. ऐसा नहीं होता है. You change your personality, you change your living style, you change your schedule. Don't sacrifice with your enjoyment. I never say you should sacrifice your enjoyment. Divide your time, manage your time. You have 24 hours, 8 hours for sleeping maximum, 16 hours, 2 hours for bathing, drinking, eating, 14 hours, 4 hours for your WhatsApp, Facebook, games, 10 hours, 2 hours for your
Study.
6 hours for your friends, school, and everything. Still, you have 4 hours with you. daily. Divide your time. Manage your time. You don't think कि
Total.
मेरे एग्जाम में भी in my exam there are 3 months. Write it down on a piece of paper that these many hours I have. If I sleep 8 hours daily also, I have this many hours. Then divide the each chapter by an hour. 1 hour this chapter, 2 hours this chapter. Finish and tick on it. Do a tick mark on it. Yes, I finished, finished, finished. In that way, you are going to learn many things.
And you can revise it on time also, right? So at that time you won't be in a hurry कि यार मेरा ये रह गया, मेरा ये रह गया, and exams are approaching, right?
And if I ask you one thing, everyone, when you are going to move for a high studies or the corporate or in your life, you have to manage the time. You have to write it down on a piece of paper or a daily diary. Start doing it. It will remove your stress. This is the best way. In the morning, write 5 things you want to do in a day with priorities and tick mark at least three. It will give you confidence. Oh, wow, I finished three. Relaxed. This is the only way in class 11th and 12th. You will never go in stress because when you come in stress, the hormones of your body disbalances and they don't allow you to remember the things. So first relax yourself. Getting it?
So
Yes.
mind won't
If I
work in that stress.
yes, mine don't
Yes.
work.
So
My
yeah.
11th
So
class
we
marks are
have yeah. So my 11th class marks are less than 60%. So not now. What should I do? Should I get a good college or want to do BTech from good college or university?
in 11th you have 60%. Now still 12th is there with you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and now the things have changed. Colleges are taking 11, 12 percentages for admission also with the competitive exams. So you
Right.
have all the scope left with you. What happened 5 days during our time, 11, 12 never considered. If you clear the competitive exam, that only will be considered, and then in that also the merit list. But now the 11, 12 percentages are also combined with the competitive exams, and then the merit list is be generated. If you score
So
75 to if 80% in class 12, you will get a good university. And now again I say, don't think only for one particular good course. Now there are skill-based courses. I talk about BTech. If you want to go into Python, if you want to go into R, if you want to go into gaming, if you want to go into animations, if you want to go into UI, UX, graphics, think of those things. Don't think for only IIT or BTech. You have many options with you. If you are good in, suppose, app designing, go for design institutes, go for specific degrees.
exactly,
Don't
because
think
people
only
are
for BTech.
yes,
Yes,
people
please.
are earning lakhs in lakhs uh,
Yes,
by just having a degree in application design.
yes, they are having. They are.
So they
So
are
don't
earning
worry.
in
Don't
lakhs
worry
in a
for the
month. Yeah.
percentage. Percentage, still say just an entry criteria. It depends on you कि आपको क्या choose करना है, क्या बनना है लाइफ में, क्या करना है लाइफ में. Think of that and choose that specialized degree only. पहले का टाइम था 20 years before जब हमारे पास options नहीं थे. Colleges नहीं थे,
Correct.
universities नहीं थी.
Yeah.
Now there are universities for special courses, skill-based courses. Okay, vocational courses जिसे हम कहते हैं. My dear students, read new education policy. What government is focusing on? They are focusing on digital universities. They are focusing on vocational courses, skill-based universities. For whom? For you people. So that बीटेक के अंदर आईआईटीज में कितने बच्चे जाते हैं? आईआईटीज में हार्डली 5% ऑफ द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ इंजीनियरिंग. बाकी 95% क्या रास्ते में थोड़ा ना बैठे रहते हैं बेचारे. They have their some, or I have many
Follow
examples with
plans.
me. Those have rejected IITs.
It's
If you
about
read the
person to
case studies
person.
of,
Yeah.
if you go and search some case study of the IIT people and you read the newspapers, वो IIT बंदे नौकरी छोड़ के सब कुछ छोड़ के अपनी फार्मिंग कर रहे हैं, organic farming, and earning in lakhs.
Right.
Compost farming, earning in lakhs.
There are
Okay.
many other courses as well. They can just need to
Yes.
do a search, right?
Don't concentrate on one particular thing. If you concentrate on one particular thing and if you won't get it, you will go into stress. ओके. और जरूरी नहीं है मेरे पास साइंस है तो मुझे बीटेक ही करना है 12th के बाद. अगर इफ यू हैव अ चेंज ऑफ इंटरेस्ट यू कैन गो इनटू फोटोग्राफी. वहां
Hmm.
अपनी इंजीनियरिंग की स्किल्स यूज करो. You can go into animation, you can go into cooking, you can go into beautician, event management.
Exactly. There are many,
Okay.
many other
And
things as well.
many other things.
Yeah. So I think we have this last question that, sir, please suggest some good tips to get good marks in these 11th and 12th classes. So
I'll
I
share you many.
think,
I have many. Okay. First step, improve your handwriting. Okay. Second tip, write down the questions, answers, and get it checked by your mentors. Take the questions from the mentors and write down the answers on your own choice, on how you're going to write it in the exam. So in this way, ma'am, I am going to do it in this way. Ma'am, please suggest me where I've gone wrong. And collect good examples with you, because if I talk about commerce students have many applied questions these days. Economics,
yeah,
business studies, they are all applied questions. And if you answer the applied questions using the current examples, live examples, not the hypothetical examples, you
hmm,
will get good marks. So
and
suppose I'm talking a very high level thing, but if I say any question comes to the BTech or science people regarding any formula, define the formula for COVID vaccine. अपना एग्जाम्पल देते हुए समझाओ ना. क्रिएट योर ओन केस स्टडी ऑफ कोविड. Create your own case study of Tata Ambani if you have know about Tata Ambani. The thing is, you only concentrate on the books. That's it. You don't read out of the books. And
so
that
student.
now the evaluator wants, I don't want, I want theory. I don't want that kind of a bookish kida, a bookworm. Okay.
Right,
Every examiner want to find something different. And how you can be different from
exactly.
others? डिफरेंट एक वो भी होता है, पूरी क्लास पूरी कॉपी को खाली छोड़ के आ जाओ, वो डिफरेंट भी होता है. ओके. By your content, by whatever you are writing, how you are making your answer different from others. Because सबने उसी सीबीएसई, एनसीईआरटी, आईसीएसई उन्हीं बुक से पढ़ाई करी है. ओके. सबने.
Yes, sir.
और सबने वही कंटेंट पढ़ा है. फॉर्मूला अगर एक CO2 है तो CO2 ही पढ़ा है सबने. O2 है तो O2 ही पढ़ा है सबने. ओके. इकोनॉमिक्स में माइक्रो मैक्रो डेफिनेशन डिमांड सप्लाई सबने वही पढ़ी है. सब वही लिखेंगे तो मार्क्स का डिफरेंस कैसे आएगा फिर? अगर आपके आंसर में वो डेफिनेशन तो है, साथ में एक और आपने उसको प्रूव कर दिया केस स्टडी से, कोई छोटे से केसलेट से जो आपने न्यूज़पेपर में पढ़ा, जो आपने लाइव में पढ़ा. ओके. तो
So,
आपका आंसर डिफरेंट हो जाएगा और आपके अच्छे मार्क्स 100% आएंगे. आई गारंटी. I'm an evaluator of CBSE. I used to evaluate 12th class board books. I am telling you this. Last
so
year भी
I'm
मैंने 2000 copies check कर ली. We want to find something different for you. Okay?
सो
Yes,
आई
ma'am.
थिंक स्टूडेंट, मुझे ये लगता है कि सर जो 11th और 12th के स्टूडेंट हैं, दे थिंक दैट टीचर won't read properly, what they do is कि just हाँ देख लिया इसकी इतनी लेंथ है, so we'll give this these marks, right? So is it so? I think कि एक या
नो,
ये एक myth है,
ऐसा
I
नहीं,
mean.
ऐसा ऐसा नहीं है. Not it actually, this is the myth because of the government colleges, government universities, local universities, they have created that particular, but not in the class 11th and 12th. This is a myth, of course, in colleges, but nowadays colleges have changed. Colleges have
Right.
changed because people are going to, students ask for the answer sheets. Tell, give me the answer sheets. There are examples of, if I talk about 2007-8 scenario, people used many wrong means to get the marks. But now it is not so. Now the
Yes.
thing, education has been very vigilant. They are very transparent, and it has been, everything is transparent. You can complain on any faculty, any lecturer, any university, or the house is totally open to you. If you find cheating, I'm not saying fighting with the people, fighting for your own good. No. Okay. Think if it is justified, if you have all solid reasons, you can file an RTI. No problem. बट इफ यू नो मैंने तो कुछ लिखा ही नहीं था, मैंने तो कुछ किया ही नहीं था, फिर भी मेरे 99 आने चाहिए थे, अरे इट्स नॉट दैट. इफ यू इवैल्यूएट योरसेल्फ, यू आर नाउ, अब 11 12th का बच्चा छोटा बच्चा नहीं है. Now you have more maturity, you have YouTube, you have Twitter, you have Instagram, many other things you do.
Right.
In our time, it was not there. Nothing was there.
It was not like that.
Yes.
So there is a huge difference.
Difference. To be mature, divide your time, divide your study, work balance करो, time balance करो, enjoy करो life को. You are seeing COVID, there is nothing left in life after COVID. You never see that. कल पता पड़ा रहे यार, कल ही तो मिले थे इनसे. Enjoy life.
Right.
पहले कहते थे 40 के बाद हार्ट अटैक्स आते हैं, आजकल तो 20 के बाद हार्ट अटैक्स आने लग गए. So stress our life is there. अगर पढ़ाई और एंजॉयमेंट दोनों को साथ साथ लेके चलोगे तो आपको कोई दिक्कत नहीं आएगी. यू वोंट फेस एनी प्रॉब्लम. होता क्या है, हम केवल पढ़ाई 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 करने लग जाते हैं, और फिर जो उस पढ़ाई में हम 1% 2% भी हमारे अकॉर्डिंग नहीं हो पाते तो वो हमें स्ट्रेस दे देते हैं. बट हमें लगता है कि हमने पढ़ाई भी करी, 80% भी आया और हमने एंजॉयमेंट भी किया, तो यू मेक योरसेल्फ सेटिस्फाइड.
At that moment we don't have any regret कि यार काश मैं
यस.
थोड़ी पढ़ाई कर लेता, या फिर काश मैं थोड़ा और
हाँ,
टाइम स्पेंड कर लेता अपनी
वही
फैमिली या
प्रॉब्लम,
फ्रेंड्स के साथ.
प्रॉब्लम
राइट.
वही आती है मैम कि बच्चे क्या करते हैं कि अरे
They give
यार पढ़ाई भी नहीं
importance to
करी,
only one thing. Yes.
ओनली वन थिंग.
So
दैट्स
I think that is the issue, right? So this thing also, sir, many students have faced कि जो boards का time आता है, especially 10th and 12th boards के लिए, so they don't give proper time to each and every question, right? So उनको नहीं पता कि यार अच्छा मेरे को अब ये एक या दो मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन है, so
I'm
how much
coming to
time I
that.
have
I'm
to.
coming to that. That
Yes.
was the last topic I have decided,
Yes,
that
sir. Okay.
how to time
Manage
manage
your.
the paper. Time manage. It's not for 10th and 12th. It's for 11th also. No problem. If I talk about 100 marks paper, okay, you have now the UG CBSE has said 15 minutes for reading extra. है ना? So if I talk about 3 hours, 3 hours is 180 minutes. Okay, 180 minutes means 1.8 minutes for every mark. Okay, I give you an example of 10 mark question for suppose. Okay, 10 mark question, 18 minutes. Clear? Set a watch, have a watch with you. Just after 15 minutes, stop it. As you finish 15 minutes, stop writing. Move to the next question. Because अगर आपने उस 10 मार्क में 5 मिनट और एक्स्ट्रा लगा दिए तो आपके 10 में से 12 नहीं आएंगे, 10 में से 8 ही आएंगे, 9 ही आएंगे. लेकिन अगर आपके उस चक्कर में वो 5 मार्क का क्वेश्चन छूट गया जिसमें आपके 3 आ सकते थे, where you have scored 3 marks out of 5, you have left it 0 because you don't have time. Okay, but if you have attempted all the questions, each and every question, you will get some marks out of it. अब आपने जब 10 marks में जहां you have to give 18 minutes, you have given 15 minutes, you have 3 minutes leverage. अगर आपको लगता है कुछ बाकी रह गया, leave a half page, move to the next. Sometimes if you have 5 mark question, 5 mark question means 9 minutes. 9 minutes if you have finished in 5 minutes, 4 minutes there is a leverage. In that way, in the end, you have at least 20 to 25 minutes to revise everything. हम करते क्या है, हमको फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में बहुत कुछ आता है, वी नो एवरीथिंग, हम पूरी बुक लिखना चाहते हैं, कंप्लीट बुक. तो जो स्टार्टिंग के 18 मिनट्स में 1 मिनट आप देखो मुझे इसमें लिखना क्या है, मेक अ रफ कॉलम, whatever I have to cover, just give 1 minute to it, whatever you want to cover in it, and then see, write it. Oh, I have covered this, yes I have covered this, yes I have covered this, yes I have covered this, and write it on the basis of importance, because least important thing never be marked.
Right.
Okay. और अगर आपको लगता है कोई प्रोसेस का क्वेश्चन है, कोई पॉइंट्स का क्वेश्चन है, तो उसको पहले पेज पे, आधे पेज पे पॉइंट सारे बना दो एक डायग्रामेटिक वे में, ग्राफिकल वे में सारे पॉइंट्स रिप्रेजेंट कर दो, so एग्जामिनर को दिख जाए, yes she knows, he knows each and every point related to that question. Due to lack of time, he has not elaborated all the points. तो वहां हमें एक एडवांटेज मिल जाता है. हम क्या करते हैं, हम पहले से लिखना चालू कर देते, बस वी हैव टू राइट इट, और जब 9 पॉइंट्स होते हैं वहां 6 में रुक के टाइम खत्म हो जाता है. तो अगर लेकिन इफ आई हैव रिटन ऑल द 9 पॉइंट्स टुगेदर एट वन प्लेस, एंड नाउ इफ आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग 4 5 6, लीव, टाइम हो गया, लीव इट, मूव टू नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, so that you would be able to attempt all the questions. So every question set aside a time. For 1 mark question, there should be only 1.8 minutes. That's it. And for 1 mark question, you will finish in 30 seconds. 1.5 minutes still left for that particular question. And that will be used for the 10-mark question. Now for 10-mark question, you have 20 minutes. Keep a stopwatch. Watches are allowed in the exam. Keep a stopwatch in front of you. Whenever you start a big mark, more mark question like 5 mark, 10 mark, 8 marks, start the stopwatch. Start the stopwatch. And see. And फिर लेकिन उसको बार बार देखने में टाइम वेस्ट नहीं करना है.
Exactly. I mean, they can put it on their table and then start writing, right? So, and
Yes.
last question, sir, from my end. I mean,
Yes.
what should be the length? I mean, जैसे बच्चों को नहीं समझ में आता कि यार ये 5 marks का question है, so I have to write 2 or 3 lines or more than that, or what?
Ma'am, sorry to say you this. In the board exams, for every question, CBSC had decided the length.
Okay.
50 to 100 words, 100 to 200 words,
Okay.
300 to 500 words. Okay, if a
Not more
student,
than that.
that's why I said to the students, in the initial 1 minute of yours for the 5 marks, 8 mark, 10 mark questions, initial 1 minute, give a time in a rough work what you want to cover in it. Okay. In that way, you will cover the word
So
limit
I
also,
think
you will cover all the points also, and you will finish your exam before time, and you will have time to revise the answers also. Because for in 11th 12th class, what happens when we move to the 5th question, we forget whatever we have written in the above 4 questions. हमें याद ही नहीं रहता है, लिख दिया, हो गया,
it
finished.
happens. It happens.
Yes, it happens. So
It
for
happens.
that purpose, keep a time with you to revise all the things. Okay? In class 11, 12, people used to underline it. And please don't use red pen. Red pen will be disqualified. You will be disqualified. Now the teachers are giving instructions, only black pen, or pen, blue pen.
And
These
blue
are
pen
the things
all.
that are, yes. No colorful. कि green भी ले गए, purple भी ले
हाँ,
गए,
no
pink
colorful
भी ले
pen.
गए. No. Okay. There are many things changed. Don't worry. Yes. Anything
Yes,
more
so
to be asked
students
by my
should
student?
see their CBSE guidelines before going for any exam, right? Either 10th, 11th, or 12th. Yeah.
That knowledge has been given by the teachers these days. No
Yes.
problem.
So I think students have got their answers, and sir has, I mean, elaborated many points. Okay, so they can just see, rework on their thing, like जो भी आपको लगता है कि यार मुझे यहाँ नहीं, यहाँ काम करना चाहिए, मेरे को टाइम पे ध्यान देना चाहिए, राइट, आई हैव टू डिवाइड माई टाइम इक्वली, राइट, सो a student need to learn all these things. And if you wanted to book any session with Dr. Gaurav Bagra, so he is with us on Grab Guidance portal. You can just go to Grab Guidance platform and search for his profile and book any slot as per the time availability. Okay. So I think we should end the session, sir. It's great to have you.
Okay. No
Yeah.
problem. Thank you, ma'am. Nice to talk to the students and solve their queries. I'm 100% available any day, any time to solve the queries of the young generation. They have many, many doubts these days because the courses has increased a lot. There are different courses. We are having only BCom, BSc, and that's it. Now in BCom, you have almost 50 to 60 different kinds of BCom degree. Same way in
Yes, sir.
BSc, you have many different degrees. So I want you
There
just to
are
get the
different.
clarity of each and everything. So you can connect with me anytime through Grab Guidance portal. No problem. We can schedule it any day, anytime.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
All the best to
Okay.
everyone for the boards, as boards are coming soon for the 12th students,
Yes.
and for 11th student there is school exams. Do well, don't take stress, manage the time, manage your studies, manage your subjects. Okay, chapter wise divide the time. Clear? So that अभी आपका December 17th 16th हो गया है. Now you have 2 months 60 days, these many hours for one chapter, these hours. In that way, if you divide everything, you will be relaxed and you will be feel comfortable and everything will be finished on time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you, thank you
Okay,
all
sir.
for the. Okay.
Okay, sir.